Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. The custody battle between David Adeleke alias Davido and Sophia Momodu has generated a lot of controversies online. While some are drumming support for Davido, others are drumming support for Sophia Momodu. Here lies the question: who wins this legal battle? At the end of the day, you will get the answer to this in this video. So join me as we journey together. May it interest you to know that custody battle is always messy. Messy, not Lionel Messi. When I say messy, it's always messy. And parties to this battle would always make use of weapons in their arsenal. They don't care about how the other party would feel about the weapon they are bringing out. Why am I saying this? A lot of people have come for Sophia Momodu, saying that why would she had to bring the issue of Ifeanyi's death into the legal tussle between her and Davido. One thing you should know, that in custody battle, you have to convince the court why the court should not award custody to the other party, why the court should award the custody to you. So what Sophia was trying to establish is that the safety of her daughter, Imade, would not be guaranteed in the house of Davido. So in order to prove this, she had to mention that, oh, Ifeanyi died mysteriously in Davido's house. That was why her lawyer included that in her pleadings. Now you understand that is taken care of. Others are saying, why would she have to state that, oh, she's paying 27 million naira rent in Banana Island? You should also know that in custody battle, you have to show the courts that you have the means, the capacity to take care of the child, that her education, her moral upbringing, education, mental health, and everything would be adequately taken care of if custody is awarded to you. So what Sophia is trying to do by saying that, oh, I paid 27 million naira on Banana Island, is trying to prove that she has the means to take care of Imade with or without Davido. Okay, enough of that. Let us look at the things the court will consider in deciding whether to award custody to a party or not. There are things the court will consider, and you can see this in section 71 of the Matrimonial Causes Act. You can also see this in from section 68, section 69, 70, 71 of the Child Rights Act. One thing you should know, that in custody battle, the paramount consideration of the court is the interest of the child. Where will the interest of the child be best protected? Where will the interest of the child be well catered for? That is the paramount consideration of the court, as well captured in section 71 of the Matrimonial Causes Act. So there are factors that the court will look at. Number one is the wishes of the child. Where the child is of reasonable age, maybe say 6, 7, 8, 9, that she can talk and make some rational decisions, the court can ask that, put questions to the child, asking her what he or she wants. But most of the times, courts will not heavily rely on the answers gotten from the child, probably because of her age or because parental coloration. There might be some bias. The parent must have put some words to the child and all that. So courts do not heavily rely on whatever thing the child said. Another thing that the court, another factor the court consider is the conduct of the parties. In Okafor and Okafor, courts refused to grant the custody of a child to a mother because the mother has not seen that child for close to 6 years. She has only seen the child through photographs, and the court say, hey woman, you can't have access. You've abandoned this child for a very long time, so you can't have access to this child. We can't grant you custody of this child. If you have followed me up to this point and you have enjoyed what you are watching, you've gained value so far, kindly hit the subscribe button. Let's continue. Another thing the court would look at is the psychological aspect again. Where a child has stayed with a particular parent for a very long period of time, the court would not award custody to the other parent, because taking the child away from the parent he or she has been accustomed to for a reasonable period of time would affect the child psychologically and mentally. Yes, this is the position of the court. Also, another factor the court consider is the sex of the child. Is the child a male or a female? Generally, custody of male children are given to the father, while custody of female children are awarded to the mother, unless there are circumstances making it undesirable for the custody of a male child to be awarded to the father and the custody of a female child to be awarded to the mother. The education of the child is also considered. Which of the parties can actually take care of the education of the child? So it is the party that can prove to the court that, oh, I have arrangements in place for the education of this child, that the court will award custody to. So the education, the religion is very important. The moral upbringing of the child is very important. Now you want to ask, what if the mother is promiscuous? The court has held in Williams and Williams that custody orders are not penal order. In other words, when making custody orders, court is not making the order to punish a parent for his or her misconduct. So if the interest of the child will be well protected by a woman who committed adultery, the court will still go ahead to award the custody of the child to the woman, irrespective of the fact that she committed adultery. Another thing the court considers in awarding custody is that they want siblings to stay together, to grow together, to bond together. So where there are other children of the marriage, the court would most at times award custody to the parent who has other children in his or her place. But where there are circumstances making it so undesirable, let's say a little child, for instance, the custody is always awarded to the mother. So if other children are with the father in that kind of situation, the custody of that little child will not be awarded to the father. It will have to be with the mother. But the court can now order for right of access. That is, the father can, see the little child, bring other siblings and all that, so they can bond together. So these are the factors that the court considers in granting custody order, or in making custody order. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already too long. It's over 9 minutes. So I'm going to do part 2 of this video, where we are going to look at who is going to be the winner of the legal battle, the custody battle between Davido and Sophia Momodu. We are going to look at it in the light of the provisions of the law and decided cases. And trust me, you are going to enjoy it. So if you have stayed with me up to this point and you have gained value, kindly do it to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so that you'll be the first to receive educative and informative content like this on law whenever I drop them. Also, like this video to encourage me, drop your comments, share with your family and your friends. Thank you for watching.